I'll escort a mile to solve my crime. Reach slow motion to call. Girl, y'all never know. At least when you look to the stars, they still glow. Girl, y'all never know. At least when you look to the stars, they still glow. Oh. Well, I'll forever be alone.
Who are you?
I'm Leonie. Hi. We're just going to the castle over there. And we just did a really illegal thing because we went somewhere where it said no access. Oh my gosh.
I'll forever be the only one you know. Oh. Well, I'll forever be alone. You was all alright. You were my baby. She was all alright. You were my baby.
And he's the little boy with his hand on the greyhound's head. So you can see he came from a well-off family. They didn't come from a poor family, but there was also slaves and sugar and slaves. That's what
you were my baby.
Because Richard Pennant was born on.
And it's all
very long drawn out process, but at the end of it you do get the next pick of the lot.
Yes?
Who is this?
Who are you trying to reach?
I'm sorry, I guess I dialed the wrong number.
Listen, I'm 2 seconds away from calling the police.
They'll never make it in time.
Then answer the question.
Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
I haven't laid a finger on it.
And it was 3 goddamn years ago.
This is a very short vlog, I'm sorry, and I also apologize for not uploading for like 3 weeks. I've been mostly swamped with assignments that I had to do for uni, and I also joined Film Society of my university, so we've been working on a little short film rather, and right now I'm actually editing it, and I've also been editing some other videos and short movies for other people, so I had a lot of stuff to do. Okay, but the next vlog, it's going to be awesome, but today, as I don't have enough footage to do for the vlog itself, I will talk about a thing that is really important to me. It's like super important. I have spent a year looking for an intervalometer for the Canon EOS M3. My friends and family, they can vouch for that. Every photography store I visited in several countries, and I also called into several stores in Japan and the US. They couldn't help me figure out how to do interval shots on the Canon EOS M3 camera. Some places tried to sell me like hot shoe adapter stuff and those little 3.5mm adapters for the phone so I could control the camera with my phone. It didn't work, I had to return everything. Obviously I looked on the web, but somehow I managed to overlook one single comment on one forum thread about cameras where a person said that there is an app that you can use to connect to your camera. Also, I couldn't really find a video on YouTube that would describe how to do a time-lapse on the Canon EOS M3. So what you will need is the Canon EOS M3 that I'm recording on right now, and an iOS device that is running iOS 9 or later. First off, turn on your camera and press the playback button. On the wheel, click up and you'll be asked to set up the camera sharing. So you'll need to enter a nickname for the camera, and then out of the 5 options available, you click on the connect to the smartphone option with a little icon on the smartphone. Oh, makes sense, right? Oh, right, I'm in the video mode right now, so it doesn't support sharing, so you'll have to be in some form of photo mode, like Okay, now I'm switching to manual mode on the M3, and you'll be asked to add, or as I've already gone through the whole procedure, choose a device to connect to. And when it's all set up, the camera will act as a mini router of some sort, and it will start sharing the Wi-Fi. Get out the device running iOS, in my case it's the iPhone, and go to settings, then Wi-Fi, and connect to the M3 camera with the password shown on the screen of the camera. And now that you're connected, it's time to show you the app that has saved me from giving up my M3 and buying some different mirror camera with a manual intervalometer. I wish I was sponsored by them, but I'm not. So Cascable, I don't know how to pronounce it, is the app that works with a lot of wireless cameras, such as the M3 for example, and lets you shoot with various intervals. Actually, the app has a way easier and more attractive UI than the manual intervalometers you get for the wide cameras. So let's see. You're connected to the camera, and when you launch the app, it shows you a live view of the camera. Now you can see my fancy Russian Starbucks mug. Now I have all these options you would normally have on the camera itself to tweak, such as the aperture, the shutter speed, the ISO, the exposure compensation, and the final option is the shutter robot, which is why I downloaded the app in first place. It includes a timer, which is not too exciting, a bulb timer, so you can have your shutter set to several hours if you want to, if your battery can last, and an intervalometer. You simply set the interval you want to shoot at. You have the choice of stopping the shooting automatically after a fixed amount of time or number of shots. You engage the shutter robot and start shooting. After shooting, you can then have a preview of what the shots look like and import them into your camera roll on the iOS device itself. Oh George, but why can't you just record a video and then speed it up like Casey Neistat does? It's still a time-lapse. Yeah, but what if I want a slow shutter set? Or what if I'm shooting a time-lapse of a crowd of people and I want them to look slightly blurry? Or how am I supposed to shoot a time-lapse of the Milky Way moving across the sky without my 25-second long exposure and even intervals between the shots? So while I've been talking, I want to show you what it would end up with in the end of shooting. And obviously, what other place would I shoot from other than my window? I like to do a little bit of tweaking of my photos. I import them into Final Cut then, and I compile them together, and here's the final result. They offer an Apple Watch app as well, so it's even less hassle to get the shots you need compared to a manual intervalometer. And there are a lot more features that I haven't discussed, but to be fair, I don't really use them anyways because I use the app purely for the intervalometer. Why did I clap? I'm really happy I got to finally talk about it because it was on my to-do list for several months already. So now that's done. So you can click up here to watch my previous vlog, and this is a video that I made for my university about the apps that I find useful when I study. And don't judge it too much because the university, they tweaked my editing and they had some strange music to it, so it wasn't me, don't judge. And whenever we post the video that we're making with the Film Society that I'm editing, it will be up here. And I will be holding up my hand like this, waiting for you to subscribe, because you really should. I'm waiting. I wonder if you can hear the cars pass by. It's so quiet. If you're still watching, you're weird. It's my flatmate. It's my housemate. Wait, Katie! Okay, so if you watched this far and you haven't clicked this button, you're really weird. You really should click it. Thank you for watching.